Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic rest of their Wednesday. I hope you're all having a great Thursday so far today. Pat, Jake, FLCL, Zelda, Eve, Panda. How's everybody doing? If I missed you, good morning. I hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to set Teardown aside and we're going to revisit Planet Zoo. We're going to keep plucking away at recreating Pelican Town and Planet Zoo. We got Marnie's done and over by Hat Mouse and the Wizard's Tower done, so we're going to kind of keep poking away in that area, maybe work on the farm some, and then up to the bus stop. The connection between the farm and the bus stop and all that stuff is going to be messy, because those map pieces don't fit together at all. So we'll see how we can get that done. Scuzzy, how's it going? Ayo, Pokey. Nearly got that Kubrick stare perfected. Thanks. That is true. Yeah. Anyway, hi Perny. So yeah, it's going to be weird to see how we can get those interconnected. I'm not sure how that's going to work. So this is the penultimate Banana Suit stream. Tomorrow is the final Banana Suit stream. Thank God. I'm so tired of this. I have a headache today, so having this on my head is like miserable. Extra miserable. So, yeah, we're going to do Planet Zoo today. Tomorrow is Flex Friday. We're probably going to do some Soul Frame tomorrow, maybe a little Tiny Glade. I have a couple keys that we can get to as well, but I want to check out Soul Frame and let you all see that too, because that's a pretty neat thing. Have I tried peeling it? We're going to do the peel thing tomorrow, I think. We'll do a little sub-goal tomorrow for peeling the banana. There's no way to say that without it sounding weird, so there we are. I think that's all I got. I mentioned earlier this week that next week and the week after are gonna be sketchy. My kids have half days Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday the following week, and then they're off Thursday, Friday for Thanksgiving. So there's a lot of not school going on. So we're definitely going to have a few short streams in there on the half days and stuff. I'll be off on Thanksgiving, which is 2 weeks from today. And then we might do something silly or weird on Black Friday. I don't know. Maybe I'll convince Wifeboat to join me for Black Friday. Silence. That's a no. So, yeah. A nice peel. Nice and slow. With direct eye contact, obviously. Yeah, it'll be Wifeboat in the banana suit. I can't repeat that. So, let's get into Planet Zoo. I hope you enjoyed some Teardown stuff. Those that were here, it is a really fun game. I highly recommend anytime it's on sale, you pick up Teardown. Even if it's not on sale, you should pick up Teardown. It's really, really fun. It's just an absolutely good time. It's just one of those games that puts a smile on your face. So, hey, good morning. Permission to add the word peel to your block list. Great. Anyway, I think that's all I got. So we're gonna nope. We're gonna get into Planet Zoo. Let's do that before this degrades any further. I restarted Veilguard last night because I really want to give Veilguard an even shot. And going through the beginning of the game the second time, I'm playing as warrior because you don't ever get a warrior. I don't think there's even a warrior companion in the game at this point. I got to 20 hours in the game and no warrior. So I restarted as a warrior. The combat's better because then I'm actually a little tanky and it's still just dodging everywhere because you can't actually block anything on Nightmare. Everything is an unblockable attack. So it's somehow worse the second time through. The first 5 hours of that game are so aggressively poorly written and disjointed. Like, I really want to, like, give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's so disjointed. Like, you'll have a character who's talking about one thing, and like, I don't want to spoil anything, even though it's very early on, but there's a character who's, like, talking about one thing, and she's very perky and happy, and then she goes, our gods are back. Like, tone shift mid-sentence to something really dramatic when it was, like, light and airy, and then suddenly it's dramatic, and then it's just like, oh, let's move on to something else. It feels like the game was rebooted like 5 times, and the last iteration before this one was as a live service game, and oh my god, does that shine through. Like, you can see the disconnected pieces where they're like, oh no, we can save that conversation, and we can do the... Ugh. Balara is ADHD. Yes, absolutely. 100%. My only... Like, I like her character. The writing for her is not particularly good. It's, like, very emotionally all over the place. And also, like, the voice actress does a really good job at portraying how they wanted it to be portrayed, but she's not... She's supposed to be Dalish. That doesn't jive with any of the Dalish ever in the series as well. She's also built like a Pixar mom. Yeah. 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 My god, Eve. If you thought that was bad going through it the first time, it is so much worse the second time. Did you know it's an archive spirit? Anyway, the other thing that I discovered in restarting is that if you did not claim the N7 day stuff on a character on N7 day, you don't get it. I claimed it on the one character that I had. Now I restarted, and now I don't have it. It's gone, which is neat. Really, super appreciate that. The game is not good. I want to get... That's the thing, Paint. I don't want to say that without getting further in. But also, I am the poster boy for I shouldn't have to play your game for 40 hours before it gets good. It's super pretty, and if you've never played a Dragon Age game, it's still fine. Eve had never played a Dragon Age game, and I think Eve kind of feels... It's the Death Stranding rule. 40 hours is just the tutorial. God, it's so... The first 5 hours of that game, your character has no input whatsoever. It is just it is really, really trying to get through. And just so much of the lore is just, meh, we don't need that. We don't need that. Everybody loves mages. It's fine. You get a mage, and you get a mage, and you get a mage. Templars? What are those? We're just gonna have this Templar be in, like, street clothes. Anyway. Doesn't sound like a fun game. It's... I'm giving it way more shots and chances than I should. Because Dragon Age Origins is probably my favorite game of all time. It is definitely in the conversation for my favorite game of all time. And were we spoiled by Baldur's Gate 3? No. No. Spoiled by Fallout 1. Doing combos in battle is fun. Yeah, the detonations and stuff are really fun. And if you're playing on a harder difficulty, like I'm playing on Nightmare, It is the only way to do damage. So you basically kite and dodge the mob for, I think my cooldowns are now 38 seconds, and then you do another detonation. And then you dodge the mobs around. It's cool. Anyway, don't play on Nightmare Eve. Cooldowns are way too high. The healing cooldown when you first get it is a minute, I think. It's wild. No. Mort, it's not even EverQuest kiting. It is panic roll Dark Souls kiting is what it is. It's if you're trying to boss rush Dark Souls and you're just running through trash mobs, dodge rolling. That's the game. Anyway, maybe I don't like the game. The more I talk about it, the more I realize I might not actually like the game, and I'm just giving it more of a shot than I really should. Anyway, everything attacks you all the time. Yes. They, like, just ignore all of your companions. You don't get a choice. They're coming after you. Taunting does not work. Turns out, taunting was bugged when the game was released, and it straight up didn't work. And now they've confirmed that taunting only works like half the time. They got it to be able to work like half the time. Which is like, what's the point? That's cool. Alright, here's what we did last time. We got the Cindersap Forest going. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. Super good. Stop. It's fine. It's fine. The mobs were just standing there trying to get to you. Yeah. There's a couple mob types of Darkspawn, the ones with the big axes. If you treat them like Dancer in Dark Souls 3 and you have to strafe to the right, if you just keep strafing to the right in a circle around them, they get stuck in an animation and they just do this. So I just keep doing that and like waiting for my companions to damage them, and they just don't attack them. They're like, no, wait, they're getting ready. We'll wait. It's a bad game, isn't it? Anyway. So we got Cindersap Forest going. So we need to finish up the top of Cindersap Forest. I need to add a lot more. These are basically like the default trees and shrubs and stuff that are in here. We're going to add a lot more foliage to this to fill it out. We can block this off. We're not going to do the flower dance area, I don't think. We might come back and do the flower dance area. Like Bethesda did the combat. God. Yeah, but Eve, how would you know if there's ranged attackers? How would you know? I want to cry. Anyway. Yeah. The big lines that start white, turn to blue, and then turn orange when the projectile's coming to you. And if there's only one, you just stand there and you go. And it goes right by you. Like, there's literally no threat, but there's never just one. There's always, like, 8. Will there be a banana exhibit in this zoo? No, Seahorse, there will not. There will absolutely not be. The other thing that really bothers me... Okay, listen. This is my last point. The other thing that really bothers me, because, and again, I'm playing on Nightmare, so it is more difficult. It's not Nightmare difficulty. Playing Nightmare on Dragon Age Origins makes this seem like a cakewalk. All they do on Nightmare is give the enemies more armor, more shield, and more HP. And all of their attacks are unblockable. So here's the thing. When you dodge roll, there are no iframes. So you dodge roll out of the way and get hit mid-thing by a swing that goes like nowhere near you. You stagger back. And then, here's the fun part. After you get hit, you go into a recovery animation where your character is superhero landing on the ground like this. And you have to hit a button to get out of that pose. You have to quick recover out of that pose. You can't use potions. You can't do anything while you're in that pose. So you got hit, knocked over, get in superhero pose. Before you can even get out of superhero pose, you're hit again and you're dead. It's... Anyway. What? Auto key, please. All right. Just keep making bad games and sell pre-orders based on hype for eternity. I mean, well, yeah. Anyway. Zelda Y. All right, so we got up here, we've got the quarry. We need to do the train yard as well. Let's go. The only way out is through, yeah. I don't want to give up on it. I'm probably going to give up on it, but I don't want to. Only regret is that Twitch wouldn't let you make the clip shorter. You were hoping for a loop. God. You gotta make it a loop and put it on Giphy. There's still a chance for you and Solus to be together, so you have to keep playing. Also, like, the entire start of the game is trying to make Solus seem sympathetic. Which really bothers me. Throwing that out there. Alright, I need the Cindersap Forest. Stardew Valley Wiki. Cinder Sap Forest. Go. There. There. You come over here. And there. Okay. There we go. There's Cindersap Forest. So that's what we're working on. We're gonna add a lot more trees and stuff to try and fill this out. But so Solus is Mark from Coral.
A kind gesture.
Mort. Why do vampires love short people? Because they're suckers for a half pint. Thank you for the biddies, Mort. Yeah, don't offend Mark. Paint's here. You can't offend Mark when paint is here. I gotta bring this level up a bit, because for some reason it's not. We can do this over to here. Alright, then we're gonna have the secret woods and stuff are gonna be over there, so. You'll just yell about it for a change? Mama Freya, how's it going? Mark is a delightful dog murderer. You forgot about compiling shaders. I have so many screenshots of me loading up the game. Loading shaders. You have to load those shaders every single time you start the freaking game. It's unreal. Alright, so we got a fence here-ish. Then it goes this way. Then there's the big old tree. Oh, this is... Oh, if that's that one. Am I good? No. That's going to be the tree that gas, like, plays under. We want to put that, like, here. Okay. Then we've got huge tree, huge tree, huge tree. Rachel, how's it going? Shader compiling is the real enemy this whole time. You don't have to compile shaders on Steam Deck? Look at you. All fancy. We do a giant redwood tree? No, that's not really going to fit the theme, right? Maybe one of those bio, yeah, that one. No. No. I mean, that kind of works. It's got the thick trunk. I just wish it was taller. I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was a baller. So like here. And then there's one back here. And then there's one over here. Alright, so then this. Why can't I select more than one thing? There, there, there. Just do the select all thingy? I don't want to select all. That's the thing. Click and drag the mouse. Yeah, I did. It didn't do anything. It didn't work. Click and drag. Right click and drag moves the camera. Click and drag. Shift, Control, Alt. By terrain? The bulldozer? Oh, multi-select. Where did that come from? That's dumb. Da-da-da-da. There. And then we go to the other side, because there's a little gap there. There. That's right. The whole scale of Cindersap is off a little bit. It'll be fine. Because we had to kind of fiddle with the scale a little bit to get everything to look at least reasonable. But works. It works. He makes you angry. Don't talk about Mort that way. Be nice, Paint. La 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 la. See? See? You hurt Mort's feelings. How dare you, Paint? How very dare. You hate it here? Well, I mean... Alright, let's grab you. And cheat you in like that. Okay. There's that. And then... you go that way. Okay. Okay. That is all tilted. Oh, that's all wrong. Why does the fence go around that tree? Because that's where Jazz does jump rope underneath that tree. And that's how it does in the game. Up here. It's like a big cherry tree because this is springtime, but it goes around. This is not angled correctly. It needs to be like that. It is way off being angled correctly. You're making the Stardew Valley map in Planet Zoo. Welcome to the stream, Mort. Thanks for stopping by. You line it up there. You ever been told about not mixing medications? All the time. That's where the fun happens. Don't do that. I'm joking. Took you a few times to figure it out. This group is vicious? Okay. Diamond, how's it going, by the way? Not enough people read stream titles? Yeah, no, not at all. I also love, Eve, when people come in and ask what game it is. Oh my god, your game crashed at 15%. They just patched it so that it would crash less during shader loading. About to head to work. I hope you have a good day at work. Never happened before. I would recommend then, Eve, that you do not, under any circumstances, change anything about your character. Because with the patch, I discovered that you cannot change your hair color at all. It just shifts back to the previous one. Why is this moving the whole thing? I hit duplicate. Duplicate. Speaking of not working. Thank you, Diamond. I hope you have a good day at work. Or as good a day as you can. Anyway. Okay, that is better. There. 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 You up. Shoot. Don't know why the terrain is acting like that. That's going to be annoying. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Ish. Matt, how's it going? Happy Thursday. You know when you have a sinus headache and you don't want anything on your face or on your head. It's not fun. Alright. Open you up because that's where that is. So we'll need to put a little door. Something. Peel the banana? That doesn't change it, though. That won't change anything. We'll do a thing tomorrow about peeling the banana. Don't you worry. Okay. So we need lots of bushes and trees, more bushes and trees. Why did this terrain get so high? I don't understand why that happened. We could do like that to get into the secret woods. Bring it back here. So that like this area is slightly raised. It at least makes it look a little more intentional. Alright, and fade it off like that. Okay. Everything I do is intentional. There. Hi, Jube. Alright, we're gonna need trees. Ix. Stardew Zoo Valley. That was the stream title a couple of streams of this ago. Yeah, so there's like massively dense trees up here. It will fill this all in with like hugely dense trees. Like dark wood trees. I don't know what type of tree to use for that. Something that is... Yuck. Oh, black poplars could work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. So that's going to go here. Across. And then it kind of goes up.
Because my dad's a little.
Wow. Kind of scooches up like that. And then deep. That was from the Halloween stream. We recreated my daughter's creepy stream, but now she's a teenager, so it has a slightly different vibe than when she was 6. Slightly. Ever so slightly different vibe. Let's put these here, and that'll kind of create the passageway to the secret woods, right? Because the secret woods is going to be, like, nested in, like, a big grouping of that. People change when they grow up? I mean, she used to be sweet and innocent. Now, you'll discover what I say. I don't want to say anything. I'm going to leave it at that. Now, she's still cute. Okay. So then we need another little chunk of fence. That. Get you. Put you like here. Like that. And then we need... What was I using for those big bushes? These guys? Yeah. And my child is sweet and innocent. Obviously. Obviously. Yeah, we'll throw down a lot more of these. Kind of all over the place. It's kind of remarkable when you're playing Stardew and you go through like this area, like the Cindersap Forest area, and you like it's such a pain to walk through because there's so much stuff piled around. But then when you're recreating it in a format like this, you're like, man, there's not a lot of there's a lot of empty space. We'll just fill this in a bit more with these. That, there's a whole chunk of them over here. We got the ones around there. There's some on the path going up this way. And more here. There's a couple up here. All right. And then a bunch over here, yeah. We got some here. Do. Okay. Duplicate you and put you in this big patch over here. Like that. We need trees and stuff all down here. So let's just do like a wall of trees here. So like take that. And bring you over here. Put you there. Cheats. Nah, it's the edge of the map. We're just giving it clear definition. So more trees up on that. I want to use some of these. Let's grab you. How tall am I plus the banana bit on the top? This is probably a little more than a foot. So with banana, the tip of the banana would be at 7 feet. So 2 meters. A little more than 2 meters. I don't remember the meter conversion. I'm fine with like Celsius and stuff, but once you get into centimeters and meters, I lose my functionality. Boom, boom. Let's grab some of you. 2.1 meters. There you go. Whatever 7 feet is. What else we got? Let's do another cherry tree over here. Boom. 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 Fill it out a bit. Okay. Is this a Dull Men's Club reference? Long-running gag that will include a photo of a banana somehow for reference scale. That's pretty funny. And very Reddit. Okay. We'll need more trees there because we're gonna obscure the... we need to obscure the farm. Oh, no, I don't want the train station. I forgot there was a train station buried in there. Grab you. Come on over here. Like this. And like that. Okay. Let's put one of you in here. Just to fill it out. Okay. That'll be the top of the cinder sap. These washers self-stacked in your toolbox. That's funny. That sounds very much my humor. Alright, path to the farm. There. This actually is like here. We need a little bit of a bigger dirt area. Out like that. Leave a little bit of grass bleeding through there. That, and like that. That to be perfect. Okay. We need one of these. Right here. Those with it. And then one of these. Yeah. Why is there dirt there? Not be dirt there. Alright, the other thing I was going to do is more of this stuff. Is like, this whole area is covered in like weeds and thick grass. And the long grass brush doesn't do anything. It doesn't create the, like, the texture that we need, so. We'll just fill this in like this. That makes it look quite a bit more overgrown, yeah? And then up here as well. Okay. And then coming down this way. Okay. Bishop, how's it going? Difficult to match up the scale, but I think we're doing okay. Think we're doing okay. I do need put that, and there is a little bit of a walkway there. Okay. The wizards. All right. What farm should we do? That's the next question. That's going to be the next big question. Is what farm do? Didn't mean to make that like that. Like the base farm? Like the default farm? The monster farm? Then you can have animal signs? Coastal? No, we can't do the beach. The beach is out. I think the mountain farm is out. Riverlands is out. We could do hang on, let's look at the farm types. Farm types. We have the standard farm, The forest farm. I don't want to do the hilltop. Wilderness, maybe. Four corners, no. Yeah, no. Beach, no. Meadowlands, no. The Meadowlands has that, so the Meadowlands has elevation in the back here with waterfalls and stuff, which will be very difficult to do. Four corners would be interesting. Yeah. I think the standard farm is probably going to be the best shout. That's going to be the easiest one. The forest farm is another shout. Because the forest farm isn't bad in the layout. It has a lot of trees and stuff to nest it into. But I think the standard farm. We could probably set up some crops and stuff too, but that means we just need a pond here, and then the house. So here's the thing. Here's where scale is a really big problem. Right? Here's where we get into issues with the interconnectivity of the maps, right? So here's the standard farm map. You come in from Marnie's down here by the lake, right? And the bus stop entrance is way up here, right? So when we look at the town, and then we have Marnie's, and then we go over and you go north of Marnie's, into the farm, the bus stop entrance is here. So then we need to have the bus stop here, but then we're at Marnie's. So this, we're gonna have to like turn and run along this cliff and then turn. There's a lot of land in between each area of the valley that you don't see. It's a possibility. Sorry, my head is thumping, and I'm starting to get nauseous now, and that's not fun. Heads are doing all. Alright, and then the other thing that we have is above. So this is Robbins, right? So then you go above Robbins and you're above the bus stop, which is over here. Which is weird. So, I don't know how to tackle that. Yeah, okay, I did. And took my meds and stuff. I got a real bad sinus headache yesterday afternoon, and I tried to go to bed early and stuff, but nothing seems to be working. I don't know how to... How? But how? Alright. I give up. Sorry, I just started, I just got, sweaty. I have sweat. My whole body is sweaty right now. I'm gonna go lay down. Sorry for that. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Flex Friday. We'll do some fun stuff. Apologies for the short stream. I'm gonna go lay down. I am genuinely just suddenly pouring sweat and nauseous. So have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, everybody. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for more games. We're going to check out Souls Frame, which is the Souls-like game from the Warframe devs, which is now out of NDA, so I can talk about it and stream it. So We'll check that out a little bit tomorrow. We'll probably do a little Tiny Glade too. Maybe start the stream with some Tiny Glade and see how we go. So, apologies again, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.